good with y'all, man? I already know. About to make some women mad in here. Because it is real talk, guys. You never pay full price for something somebody else got for free. Bro, you never do that. Now, what are we talking about here, man? I want y'all to understand the timeline of these females. Okay? Dating with a purpose is not on their minds until, ironically, they're at their lowest value. Okay? They've been ran through. This is why, guys, you got to be so selective. If we're talking about enjoying dating from this point on, you just got to realize where to categorize the guts. And everything is cool after that. Everything is copacetic. We're all good after that, man. So let's understand what we're dealing with here. Let's say your girl, here's her history. This is the whole facts report, right? Pulling up on it. You like, okay, graduated from high school, frequented parties in high school, didn't do nothing too outrageous. However, all her friends, and including her, chased the same jock, chased the same guy, goes to college, enters sorority, parties with frat boys for 4 years, and or toxic men, gets ran through. Gotcha. Now, let's pause right here. Some of y'all have encountered women just like this, and you either don't know, you're ignorant to the fact, or you find out later, and you still try to convince yourself that she is savable, that she's worthy of being saved. You end up going through the whole rigmarole of, the expensive dinner dates and the Ruth Chris steak and, all the apps. The Girl Cooch is a damn app for all these guys out here that smash for free. I just want you to understand that. All right? It's cool as long as you're not paying either. Just peep. Your girl could have just been a 4 for 4 at Wendy's. Your girl could have just really been a 4 for 4. It's like, all I need is, I just want a Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe. A Bacon Junior, my bad. The Bacon Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe, whatever the hell they call it. A Frosty, a small fry, and that dick on the side. On some real. That's how they be, bro. That's how they be. Or it could have been, a Wawa. And guys, that's not what we're counting. It's still free technically. Just understand that. Like, some guys consider that, but honestly, that could have literally been a situation. I don't know how many situations I've been in where we riding and all I'm doing is driving back to my crib or driving back to hers. We stop to get some food real quick. And then we get it on a cracking. We just had to get some food. Like, I wanted to go to Wawa real quick, get me a sub. And I'm like, oh yeah, you want a sandwich or something? Because honestly, we about to be up for a few hours. I'm about to be crashing the hell out of them guts. I need some carbs. I need a little bit of energy here. All right, she need a little bit of energy too. That's still free in my book. I don't count that as paying. I only count it as paying if you encounter some situation like Anthony Edwards. You know what I'm saying? You trying to pay 18 years of child support in advance. That's paying. All right. You didn't smash that bitch for free. You might have pulled the pussy, and when you got in it, you forgot to pull out, or your pull-out game wasn't strong enough. I digress. Hey, now you got child support. That's paying for sure. The bitch get you caught up in some illegal matters. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to pay your lawyer to get the bitch off of you. Okay, that's paying for the pussy. But a lot of times you can just find yourself out here with certain women, and all it takes is the right kind of energy, the right kind of setup, a nice smelling cologne, nice scent on you, and they remember it. Like, peep this, bro. You be outside, she just catches a whiff of you passing by, and now she locked in on you. Now the choosing signals ensues. Now she really checking you out. Okay, he's suited and booted, he fitted, he looking crispy. I think I'm gonna give my guts to him. That's literally, it don't have to be no more serious than that, guys. It doesn't have to be any more serious than that. One of your party girl situation. That's all good. You just got to keep it there. Now, 5 years of that. Keep this in mind. 5 years of that. Now, we talked about college. This is outside of college. This ain't including sorority, fraternity parties and stuff. If she participated in that in college, just understand that was the precursor to her adult life when she graduated or gets out of college. That's the introduction to the party life from then on. So she gets out about 22, 23. You know, she might be a super senior and shit because of the partying, bro, because of the dicks to the head. She forgot a lot of the things she studied and failed some finals and, you know, some semester exams. That's cool. That's cool. She gets outside. Now from about 22, 23 to 28, party lifestyle. Party lifestyle. These men are not paying. Okay, these men are not paying. They pulling up in drive-thrus. They're driving through her guts. And it's just fun. It's excitement. You want to keep it like that for those kind of chicks. You don't let one of these girls then, after their party phase, pull up on you expecting you to pay full price for some refurbished pussy. Like on some real shit. You remember the 360 when you had the red rings of death and shit? Call Microsoft, send it in, you know. They send you back a refurbished 360. These hoes is trying to finesse you with refurbished guts. That's not what you're doing here. Reduce, reuse, and recycle them. That's where they're categorized at. You don't take that the extra mile. You don't take it to, oh man, now she's my wife and this and all you did was, you know, some of you guys, all you do is get some head real quick. Sometimes you got these chicks, they got to be designated for that. Sometimes it's chicks designated for just a bounce attack. Like that. Just bouncing on you and just jugging on your dick and shit. Hydraulics in a bounce house. Just leave it at that. That's cool. There's going to be a small percentage of women that have not done this, that don't have the extensive HOFAX, that don't even show up on the HOFAX. You know, they didn't party in college. They didn't party in high school. They didn't just jump on a bunch of dicks and shit. Small percentage. MJ, well, how you find that out, bro? How can I avoid paying full price for reduce, reuse, and recycle guts? You take your time, bro. Your vetting process, you know? Your vetting process. There's always two lanes. When it comes to me and I'm, you know, outside, I'm either looking for fun time, and most of the time it is the fun time. Most of the time you're going to have to get accustomed to having the fun time, guys, for the short time. That's just how they're thinking today. That's how everybody is moving today. You don't have the time to take a pit stop, start a relationship. It does not work that fast, bro. It doesn't work that fast. It's all good. It's all good. I don't want you guys to think that you can't have fun anymore. If other guys got it for free, I just don't want you to have to pay for that. I don't want you to have to pay because you fell in love with her and you're in too deep at this point to pull out. And you think that you have feelings for this shit when you don't really have feelings for her. You know, on the other side of that, you got to separate the guts, the feeling you got from being in them guts and crashing. You got to separate that from up here, from here. Like, you can't be falling in love with a chick and you know her extensive past. If she got one of these past, like party girl, dated toxic men for a few years, didn't know why, it's because of the excitement. It's because it was fun. And she can't get over that, and she finds you, Mr. Nice Guy. She's gonna take advantage of you. Like, that's just what they're gonna do. Past 28, she's out of her prime, right? Hit about 30 and shit. Now she's looking for marriage. Now she's dating with a purpose. She's dating with intent. No, don't fall for that. Oh yeah, but the pussy do smell good though. It looks brand new. It looks clean. Okay, first off, we gotta make sure ain't no roast beef hanging. That's number one. Number two, we gotta make sure she didn't just spray Febreze on that bitch. Because some of these hoes just got Lysol on deck just to spray they funky ass coochie and then they ship it out to you. They throw it like a boomerang to you. Okay, you can't, guys. It cannot be that easy for you. It cannot be that easy for you to sit here and be like, oh, she's qualified. It could be easy for you to be like, oh, okay, this it's good enough to get it for the free. It's good enough to just, chill with. It's good enough to hang around with, have a good time with. See, that's cool. That's all good. I feel that. We can't take them seriously though, bro. You never pay full price, ever. if she's not already understanding that this pussy need to be discounted, I just don't understand, bro. When they out of their prime, right? Why does she feel like she has the audacity to continuously charge full price? This is not a brand new vehicle. It had plenty of previous owners. The whole facts report is stating there were about 10 owners in 1 year for a period of 5 years. None of these guys took her seriously, but they had the most raunchy, crazy time with him, the most fun time with him. And how many positions did that? Oh, damn. And she was doing what? Babysitting kids. Well, what does that mean? Children in the back of her throat. A guzzler. She enjoys her makeup running while random guy is throwing what in the back of her chalupa? But you ready to settle down. That's crazy. Her whole traumatic experience, and then say it's trauma, right? Her whole traumatic experience in her prime. And she comes out and she's like, I'm ready to settle down. And the first person she found was you. Don't fall for that, bro. Let's be better than this, man. Don't fall for these games. Reminders are necessary because at times some of us do get lost in the sauce. It's all good. Just got to bring you back at times, bro. You stuck around this far, bro. Put for the free in the chat.
We locked in on this shit. We focus. We start at zero every day. But we go from zero to hero every fucking day, bro. We go from zero to hero every fucking day, though. That's how I like to keep it, man. That should keep you ambitious. How much did I achieve today? How much did I make today? How much did I do today? You just keep stacking them days, bro. Stack them days up. Stack them days up, kings. Stack them up, G. You know what I'm saying? We just keep winning.